when you're in a rut, try talking in the hut. We hope our goofiness is enough.
Speaking of an hour, welcome back to another episode of Talkn The Hut. I am your man, Aaron Turtle Jones, and I have a very, very special guest with me today. I got my family with me, and my guest is Asia.
Yep, what's up?
Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm your cousin's girl. So
Shout out, Mervin.
A good place to start. From the Bay, grew up in the Bay.
Which part of the Bay?
Well, I'm kind of from everywhere. So I was born in Hawaii, and then moved to Hayward when I was just a baby, and then from Hayward to San Francisco out to the suburbs, and then ended up over here in Stockton.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit of a journey. You know what I mean?
Jeez, nah, I feel you. I mean, when did you leave Hawaii?
I was just a baby, but my mom and dad were living there working at a luau. My mom's a dancer, and my dad was a drummer. So.
Oh, no shit. Is that how they met?
Yeah. At a place called, well, no, that's not how they met, but they moved out there together. They met in, I think they met in Hayward.
Oh, really?
They were young, and they were both, like, in the hula scene in the Bay Area, which is, like, super big. So my mom was still a dancer then, and my dad's family's all into, like, the Polynesian culture, too. So, yeah, that's how they met. And,
yeah, because I think our parents are on the same age.
Yeah.
So, like, that, because, like, that's my mom was, like, my mom did, like, the hula dance. Yeah. Because I grew up doing it. Yeah, for a little bit.
Let me find out.
Yeah, I swear, just a little bit. I did not continue. No. But that's tight, though, that you're born, like, in Hawaii. Do you feel like it gave you any type of superpowers?
Yeah, I think for sure. Yeah,
right?
If you're born in Hawaii, you're cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, you're just blessed with something.
Yeah, a little spice on there.
That's tight. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That's why you got some talent to you. So the move over, you said you were a baby, and then you moved to, you said Hayward,
like Union City.
Okay, so your parents went. So your parents came back.
Yeah, because my mom's family, she wanted to be closer to her family so that they could help take care of me. I think that's what it was.
Are you the first?
The first, yeah, 5.
You're the first of 5?
Yeah.
Dang, big sis.
Yeah, big sis. I got 4 younger siblings.
Dang.
Yeah, but we ended up moving to Hayward, Union City, and we started getting into the hula scene over there, where my auntie, like my blood family, they have a halau there, a hula group. So,
you say? Let me find out. You were in a troupe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I grew up doing that.
What? I did not know that.
Competitions. My mom put me in
You used to compete too?
I was like 3 years old at hula competitions and stuff.
What? Yeah. Looking like Lilo?
Yeah, I was Lilo. That story is after me. After me, for real.
Hey, no shit. That's sick though. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Do you think that influenced you, like, just like a lot growing up? Like, especially you said you're 3 competing.
Yeah, my mom put me in a competition at 3 years old.
Oh shit! Yeah. It wasn't like your choice, right?
No, it wasn't, and I had no idea what I was doing. I think she sent me out there, and I didn't get like the music cue, so I just like stood out there for hella long, not dancing.
Just started hearing the doom 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 doom. Yeah.
My mom's hella competitive, and my uncle's a drummer, my dad's a drummer. They still are, and my little sisters dance. They're twins.
Yeah, usually
with Otea P in Fremont.
Okay.
So we're still involved, and it definitely had an effect on me still to this day. I'm an island girl for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're because you're Pinay, right?
Yeah, I'm half Filipino, and my dad's Filipino full, and my mom's Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
Actually, the island roots come from my grandpa. His family moved from Puerto Rico to Hawaii to work in the sugarcane fields.
I know. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be the other side.
No, yeah. They worked in the sugarcane fields. So, yeah, and they grew up in Maui.
So are you what, 3rd generation then, or?
I don't even know. To be
I honestly, I ask everybody because I'm 4th. So like my great grandparent came over.
I think I'm actually 2nd. My dad was born in the Philippines, so you're
second. Yeah, you're second generation.
Yeah.
Damn, you're close to the motherland. I was far removed. I'm American as fuck.
Yeah. You guys are kind of like Filipino American.
No, dead ass. Like, don't speak a lick of Visayan or Tagalog.
I
like,
don't either.
Like, but they didn't allow us to. Like, the thought coming over was that you need to assimilate as soon as possible. You're right.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, you need to pronounce your name right.
Right.
Some people even changed their last names a little bit to be more American.
Yeah,
my name. Change their first names.
Yeah, my name is Aaron Jones.
Hella American,
dude. That
you would not know your
if I Google, thank God I have a middle name Balawi, which is from the motherland. But it's like if I Googled Aaron Jones, Jones is literally the name that you use to like get away. It's an alias. It's like to get away from things. You know what I mean?
You gotta keep your roots alive, though. Get in touch with.
You know what I'm saying? Oh no, for sure. Like I've honestly been wanting to get a lot more into that. So like I have a Filipino like phrase book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a Tagalog phrase book at my house that I've been like trying to just like brush up on, like trying to look at. And then plus that, like I've been trying to go to a powwow too.
What's a powwow?
A powwow for native.
Oh, you're native? I did not know that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's from my dad's side.
Yeah, you should definitely get in touch with all your roots.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's for sure been like, cause I have like a headdress and everything like tatted on me up here. So I have like I call it like non-traditional tribal. So I have like stuff that I'm into, like Filipino tribal, and then along with like Polynesian and other like Samoa and stuff like that. I have that incorporated into things that I like, and then the turtle, and then I have the bear with the headdress and everything, like kind of blending in, but. Yeah, like getting in touch with your roots, I think that's like, especially now, it's super important because in hindsight, like we can do that, but what they were trying to do is remove us until like, so like we would just be American, you know what I mean?
They used to want that, but it's so important now, I think, to embrace your culture, at least get to know it. It helps you know yourself as a person better.
Right. I feel like that's like, especially like, yeah, like working with like young kids, it's like you can see it's kind of like a loss of identity.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why like a lot of like, I mean, it's kind of a hot topic too, but it's like people coming up with own titles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they like people, and I respect that, but it's like, I think it's all stems from like a loss of identity.
Yeah, for sure. In America, especially, we all kind of like are like, what are we? Who are we? And I think it's important to like ask your parents questions, ask your grandparents questions. Like they love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is
know
what,
yourself.
Yeah, like what you live for. Like, you know, as you get older, it's kind of like, this is when I get to tell my stories and give knowledge. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
It's about finding your purpose too. Like a part of getting to know your culture is finding your purpose in a way too, which is super important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just really close with my family, and when I started growing up, like after high school, I started asking my grandparents questions, and I got more connected to them through that, because you realize like sometimes it's easy to just think that, oh, my grandparents, they're just my grandparents. They're like, you know, they're old.
They're always going to be there.
But asking them questions helped me realize things about myself, like knowing their stories of them growing up. I'm like, oh my God, I probably would have done the same thing. Like I do similar things to this day. So I think it's important. We don't really connect with our grandparents and parents as much as we should, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super important.
Yeah. No, it is. And I can tell that meant a lot too. Like, especially coming out of high school, because you know how self-centered you could be in high school as a young and then when you come out, and like that's like super mature for you, especially at that age where you're no more than 18.
You're right.
And realizing that, you know, like, hey, this isn't guaranteed time. Like I need to go and like spend time and like not only time but like quality time.
Right. Yeah, we're not invincible. We're not all gonna live forever. You know. It's important to not only to us, but to our family members as well, to feel connected to us.
Yeah. And like you said earlier, like their role in life at that point is like they made it that far. Like this is the luxury job that they have, is to pass down knowledge and wisdom and just like to people who want to come, because they're not going to go. The well doesn't move to you. You got to go to the well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you were one of the, you know, ones who were bright enough to go.
Yeah.
Did you learn a lot?
Yeah, I'm always learning. I feel like life is just really about learning constantly. Like the minute that you stop moving is the minute that you stop growing. So I feel like it's important to constantly keep, adding things to your mental library, even if it's just like, having a deep conversation with your dad or your mom, your siblings, anybody. It's super important to us feeling like there's something to live for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, even when you say that, like the first people you mentioned, because a lot of times, a lot of people will mention, they'll say friends first, but everyone you mentioned right now was just family.
I don't have many friends.
I was about to get so. Hey, I thought I was like pinpointing some part, and then you're just like.
No, I have friends, but I don't let people get close to me that often. So when I do have friends, they're more like my family. So when I say my family, I mean my friends too.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm in there.
Yeah,
so I get what you mean. I'm an in-law.
Yeah, you're in there for sure. For sure, family. Yeah.
No, but I think that's super. Like it's just like mature and like it's a different way of no, for sure. It's like a different way of thinking too. It's just it's a next level. Like there's levels to everything. It's just like some people can't even wrap their head around like what you're talking about.
I think I'm just super family oriented, and I've always been that way. I can't really see things from any other perspective other than that. So I don't know. I try to encourage all the people close to me to like get close to their families if they aren't, if they don't feel close, like, at least try to reach out.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good as a person,
Yeah. It's connecting is like a big thing. Is there anything in particular that you learned from those conversations that like you hold on to this day? Like a mantra of any kind or and you don't have to share if you don't want to.
No, I'm not scared to share. I think that just reaching out to family members, it really, like I said, it helps me feel more connected to myself and my ancestors and my roots. And that's just super important to me, like my spirituality and knowing that, I'm doing the right things and taking the right step forward. Like I like to feel connected to the people that came before me. And I want to feel like, as much as their legacy means something to me, I want to feel like my legacy means something to everybody that's going to come after me and my family. So obviously I really love my family. And I'm super connected with them.
Yeah, no, I get it, bro. You're basically Dominic Toretto.
Oh, bro. I'm like, wait, Furious 5? I don't know.
Pasta Furious, you're Vin Diesel. Honestly, that's super, like, there isn't a lot of people who are family orientated.
Filipinos, Filipinos.
Oh, yeah, no,
We're
yeah.
just like this.
Bruh, I know you got waste in your gloves. No, but it's like that's how we're raised. Like, do you say hi? So, okay. Do you have to? Okay.
Yeah, I have to say hi to every person at every.
And it's not saying hi.
Kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, it's hi.
Traditional.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
And there's like 60 people there.
Yeah.
Every single person. I'm not gonna. Okay. I mean, and my family watches this, so I might be exposed right now. Have you ever forgotten someone's name?
Absolutely. You just say auntie, hi uncle. Yeah, I forget people's names all the time.
I've known. So technically, I've known people for 29 years on this earth.
Still forget.
And I can't for the life of me.
You're not alone, bro.
Yeah. So if I just say auntie or uncle, there's a chance I might not know your name.
Yeah.
And I've passed the point to where I can't go back and ask.
I know,
I'm
right?
too old. I'm stuck. We're stuck in this to the end. So
yeah. You gotta wait till later to ask your parents, like, what's my auntie's name?
I do that to my
uncle's name?
I do that to my cousin Alexis. I go, who's that? She's my Rolodex.
Yeah.
And damn,
It'd
this
be
like
that.
I just aged myself again. Rolodex.
I'm like, what's Rolodex?
You're younger than I am.
Rolex.
No, not Rolex. Rolodex. Never mind. It's contacts, but physical form.
No.
No, but so competing in Hula Young, did you compete in anything else? Did you do sports growing up?
No, I wasn't into sports. My mom put me like in gymnastics, dance. Like she wanted me to be
Nursing
that
school.
kind of person. Not nursing. No, not nursing. No, she never pushed me towards that.
I was kidding.
They embraced my artistic side.
Really?
Yeah, which I'm really grateful for because a lot of parents, they don't really encourage that, especially in Asian culture.
Oh no, dude, it's one way or another. Like
You're a nurse or what else?
yeah,
You're
no,
a nurse
you
or
work.
you're a doctor.
Yeah, nurse. No, it's nurse, doctor, or work for the post office. Yeah,
For real.
you're a mailman, bruh, for real. Shout out to USPS, United States
lucky.
Postal Service. No, but so, but was your dad? Did your dad like? Because your dad's your Filipino side. Your mom is
She's Filipina. She's Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Mexican, Puerto Rican. Yeah, I was gonna say Spanish. It's a group of men. But then, yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So, was he more of like? Was he less encouraging, or was like
No.
they both were just like on board?
They're both very creative people. My dad is really good at drawing, and
And then you said he did the drum.
he's a drummer.
Yeah. Oh, so your parents are both artists.
Yeah, they
oh
embraced
yeah.
it all the
Duh.
way, and they encouraged me every step of the way. There wasn't a time where they were like, maybe you should try something different. They just knew that was for me from a young age. So I'm grateful for that. A lot of people don't have that, privilege.
Yeah, but you said so. Your parents are both artists, right?
Yeah.
And then so your dad was a drummer, but then you said he was into drawing too, right?
Yeah. Seeing his drawings, like, I think inspired me at a young age, and my mom too. Yeah. So yeah, this is one of my pieces that I did most recently that I let people draw on. I did an event with Merge in Stockton, and I just put it up and I let people draw on it, which was kind of scary for me, but I think it benefited me a lot because a lot of artists think that, oh my God, this is so precious. And involving the people who aren't normally involved to draw on it, I think it included them in the process of creating something like really beautiful. So yeah, it meant something to me. And I want to continue to let people draw on it.
That's so sick. I did not know other people. Now that you're saying it, though, I can see like how. So, what was originally yours?
Everything that's like white chalk and black. You can see black Sharpie.
Yeah.
So everything like kind of in the sky and that thing in the water right there, the octopus. That was not mine.
Yeah, and then so
this.
these two, right? The tattoos on your leg or whatever.
Tattoos, I didn't add those.
Yeah.
Everything, all the colorful stuff is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of a self-portrait. Everyone asks me if it's me. It's not me. It's Coileray.
Oh, I said it was you too.
No, it's not me, but I kind of see myself in her in some ways. So I like to draw people that kind of resemble me in a way.
That's dope. So how many artists is that? Is it like, let's see, 1, 2?
I think at least 3 or 4, maybe 5.
Yeah.
Whoever was brave enough to like deface my my painting.
I was gonna say, so say it again. What were you at? Like, what event were you at to like?
It was an event for Merge. So
Merge.
I'm a highlighted artist at Merge, and they do events like every season. So I think there's like maybe 4 or 5 a year.
Okay.
And I'll be at another one in I think it's June 24th.
Okay, the link will be in the description. Yeah,
and
I'll have
you
that.
can visit my Instagram at Honeydipdeja. And I'll be posting the Merge events on there.
There we go.
Every time I'm involved. But yeah, this one was a really different one for me, and it felt like a turning point.
So I've never. So did you have like materials ready to go for them? Because I've never heard of like that. Like you can like touch someone else's stuff. You know what I mean? Like even get down with somebody else is crazy.
Mm-hmm. So I bought a few supplies. I brought like a Sharpie, I bought a white chalk pencil, and I brought a metallic marker, which I didn't like break down so nobody used it. So all that's on here is the chalk marker and the Sharpie. But yeah, I had materials like supplied for them, and I like stapled it inside of a little cup to the wall that it was posted on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for everybody that doesn't know, I'm a painter. I don't know if I said that.
No. Hey,
I'm a
my
painter.
bad. Hey. Yo, my bad. Yo, Age is a painter. You go ahead. Yeah,
It's all good.
what media did you say? Graphic designer, painter, artist. Gets down like that.
Yeah. So I'm leaning towards the painting side, but I also do graphic design, so business cards, like ads, promo stuff, flyers, and things like that.
But this is
I
your
want to be
calling.
a painter. Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to be a painter.
And when did you find that out?
Very young.
Really?
Like really young, like preschool. I knew that I really
Like
liked
you're like,
painting.
as soon as you pick, like, this is it.
Yeah, like I knew it.
Wow.
And I have like this memory. I lived in Hayward at the time, and I had like frisbees and chalk, and I had a bunch of water, and I mixed the water with the chalk, and I like pretty much made my own paint, and I like painted like all over the driveway. I still remember that to this day as like a really important moment in my life when I realized I think in that moment I realized I was an artist, and that's what I wanted to do.
Dang, that's great. That's incredible.
Thanks.
I think that's
Yeah,
being
it's
because
crazy.
that's that Hawaiian shit, right? You were blessed. You knew, like, you had some
Yeah.
type of special powers.
For real.
The gift of
Unlock the
foresight.
power.
That's
Yeah.
sick though. So then, like, after that, did you like going through school and everything? Were you just like,
I knew that's what I
like, this
wanted
is
to
all
do.
cool, fine and dandy, but this ain't what I needed. Like, you knew where you were going.
Yeah, it was never really. Well, there was a time where I thought I wanted to be like a marine biologist because I'm really into the ocean and ocean animals. But
Pinot as
I
fuck.
still love it. But painting is just my thing. Like I got really good at it. I went to college for a couple years and pulled myself out because I didn't have enough. I felt like I didn't have enough experience to make work from. But now that I have a lot of experience, I feel like I'm able to make stuff like this where there's a message behind it. Whether I tell it or not, you know that there's a message and there's a story behind it. So that was kind of my goal, and I feel like I'm getting there.
That's so sick that you seen that out to the end, bro. Like, you literally, like, going from the journey what we just talked about, like, recognizing it at that young age, and to be like, what your end goal was to make art with a message. It wasn't just to make art, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to draw a pretty picture. I wanted
Yes.
something that meant something.
Substantial, yeah.
Something like if somebody I don't know looks at it, they could be like, "Wow, that I could see where the story is behind that."
So is
I'm
it-
still working towards that.
No, for sure. It's always, like you said, it's always a work in progress. But it's like, so is this the first piece that you felt like that, like, it led up to, like, there's always the next one. Obviously, the artist's courage you're gonna keep chasing, right? But you felt like this was the one for you, like, like it, where it's like everything that I wanted to do to create a message behind, art and everything.
Well, not necessarily. For the past few years, I think I've been trying to make pieces that mean something to me, not just a picture from the internet that I've copied, that a million people have seen before. Like, this is a picture that I found on the internet, but I put my own spin on it. But I think for the past few years, I've always tried to add something to the narrative rather than just replicating a photograph I've seen on the internet. Like that job is already taken. That's the job of a camera. You know what I mean? That's the job of a printer. So it's kind of, I feel like it's my calling to add to the narrative and put different things together. Like I think that she's at a location in like Sri Lanka. It's like a spiritual place, and this is a lotus. So
Yeah, the
this
lotus.
piece
Yeah.
represents transformation. And she has wings. So, she may be a moth, she may be a butterfly, a fairy, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, she's transforming into something. And the fact that she's wearing modern fashion, like, that also adds to the story too. So I won't say too much. I'll let people.
No, yeah, but
have
no,
their
that,
own
like, I can see what
interpretation.
you're saying, even from, like, even just talking to you now and, like, how you're explaining it. It's like, you are traditional, you're tradish, but you got your own, fashion, you from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? So you got your own swag, modern swag to it. And they said, like, always growing, like other people, like, other artists have touched yours. Like,
Right.
this isn't, like, the end of this right now. Like, it's like a journey. Like,
Yeah.
if this piece doesn't stop here, this
Right.
piece could change.
Yeah, it will change.
Like, we'll change, like, say a year from now, you know what I mean? It's not going to be the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's a journey, but eventually I want to get into galleries, and I really want to be in the MoMA. So
Yeah,
try
no.
to manifest that I really want to be in the MoMA. And
Don't
I
worry,
will
dude.
Get there.
Dude, tens of people watch this. I'm sure some.
At least one of them has
Tens
to at
of
least know what
people.
MoMA is.
We might get to the hundreds this video.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, but like, yeah, no. This is why why I started like doing this was to just give people a platform any way I can. You know, I mean, a big reason was the man behind the camera over there, Mervin. Shout out him. Well, me and him had a conversation. It was like, just start doing it and having people on. And you're like one of the most interesting, like, in-depth people, because we've talked a bunch.
Thanks.
Yes, yeah. So I was like, I need to have you on. And like, as an artist, I think you're dope. Like for real. Like, this is sick. Even the concept, like for me, honestly, if someone said, "Hey, bring something to show," I probably would have brought my dopest shit. And I'm just like, bro, I fucking got down on this one, right? But this is like so meaningful. So you're already like leagues beyond. Like, you just opened my mind just talking to you. Like, you can see where you're going and you're manifesting it. Yeah. Your journey's there. All it is, you're there. Just don't worry about it. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you're doing here is really important. And even if it's just tens of people, it's important to give everybody a platform to share their story. So I think just with more people that you get on here sharing their authentic story, I think that the platform will just continue to grow. So
thanks. And no, I really do appreciate it. I feel like even like, I know I've only done 3 right now. You're my 3rd one, but it's like even this one, this has been probably the most like in depth that we've gotten with people. Like the other ones we're joking around, but it's like you said, it's always growing.
Everybody has a story to tell.
Yeah.
Even if it's jokey, you know, there's a story in there.
There's something behind it. Yeah, like, so like I'm saying, like I have these questions, but they're different every time. Like, so I did a sample with other people, right? And like some people just answer it fast, but some people like each question is like, it's a thing. Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, they like explaining it or whatever. But yeah, just seeing where people like came from, especially just being from, this is what I want to get into is like what my thought was right there. The Bay moving to Stockton. Well, yeah, that's one question I wanted to touch on before we wrap things up. It's like, what is that change like? Because I know it's a lot.
It's very different. Not necessarily in a good or bad way. It's just different. Period.
Culture shock.
Yeah, it is kind of a culture shock because in the Bay there's like so many things to do, so many people, so many different kinds of people, and then you move to Stockton and it's a similar thing. There's a lot of different kinds of people, but it's just a completely different culture. It's hard to really explain it. You kind of just have to experience it. But I think that spending time in Stockton definitely added to my story and benefited me in a lot of ways. Like, I met a lot of different kinds of people that have helped me take a step forward into who I really want to be as a person. It's good to experience all different walks of life, and I think that's what I'm doing here in Stockton. Yeah, it's a very cool place. Like, I have nothing negative to say about it. It's a very cool place. Yeah. It's just different. It's completely different. The Bay is way more fast-paced. Stockton was a little bit slower. So it just depends on, what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. I was kind of trying to set you up for a softball there. We could dunk on Stockton. I know. But, you did it beautifully. And, honestly, that was the correct answer. I was being a jackass and I was just trying to set you up. Yeah, I want you to be like, man, fuck Stockton. But, no, I was just being a dick. No, but I appreciate your time so far. You're, like, super insightful. Definitely the most in-depth conversation we've ever, we're a person, it's just me, that I've ever had. I'd be like, if you ever wanted to come on again, I'd be super down to have you on again. Like, even if we have another person here, just so you can meet other people. But we could talk about that. But anyways, let's get into these questions. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. These are called Fire from the Hip, and I saved the animation this time. Okay. So these are a bunch of just rapid fire questions. Just answer them as you please. Okay. All right. When you're getting dressed, do you put your socks or your pants on first?
puts their socks on first? That's hella weird.
That's so funny because all the guys say that they put their socks on first.
What do you do with socks or pants?
Socks.
What the hell?
Feels weird when you just have a barefoot going through your jeans. Yeah, right. Mervin knows. See, Mervin knew. All the guys have said socks. Yeah.
Is that a guy thing?
I think it is.
So.
Because that's like you want the sock on first before you put.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's hard right there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right. Favorite midnight snack.
I don't know if I do. If I do a midnight snack, it's probably like a fruit, like in the fridge, like
something just cold.
Yeah, or just like leftovers. I don't really do midnight snacks like that.
Okay.
Canes.
Okay.
Probably like canes, yeah.
Just a chicken, a whole chicken meal. Strip.
Yeah.
Okay. Night or day?
Damn, I like both. Probably day.
Any clips?
No, I like both. I'm like 50-50 because nightlife is fun, you know, like if you're in a place that like stays up all night, like a telephone like Vegas or something.
Yeah.
But I love the daytime. I love the sun. Like I love to go to the beach and stuff. So I'm 50-50.
You're like a literally afternoon.
Yeah. Like middle of the day. Yeah. Like perfect. Like yeah.
Got you. Okay. So favorite movie or favorite movie genre? Either one.
Thriller.
Thriller movies?
Thriller movies. I love like Pulp Fiction. I love Quentin Tarantino. I love thrillers.
Got it.
Yep.
Dark.
Yep.
Yeah. Dark and uncomfortable.
Yeah. I guess
everything's really like shot really close and the lighting's weird. Yeah. Like Fight Club, you know? Like it's just how the lighting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Driving across country. Oh no, sorry, I skipped one. Favorite sitcom.
What are like the main like Friends and like Seinfeld? Like those aren't my favorites. I'm asking like
no, or just anything like a TV show. I'll say TV show.
I don't even know. Right now I like Dave. Like I can't even think of
Dave.
Anything.
That counts as a TV show. Like it's a series.
Dave is a really good show. Yeah, I really like Dave.
Yeah, Lil Dicky, Andrew Santino, Gator. Yeah. All right. Driving across country. 3 albums you could pick.
Oh, that's hard because I like a lot of different kinds of music. I don't know.
See, this one's split between the guests so far. It's 50-50 because some people aren't into music like that, and some people like it wrecks their mind.
I love music. Like I'll listen to all different kinds.
Yeah,
like,
some people just be like, "Oh, best of this, best of that." Yeah. But you probably know actual albums
best of 2000s like R&B
essentials.
That.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I need something from today, so maybe like still some R&B, like probably like Summer Walker, Janae, like her SZA type of thing.
Mm-hmm. So you got like a vibe. So you have an early 2000s mix, a vibes mix.
Yeah, but I'm also like I like rap too. Like I like wavy rap.
You need
okay. I don't know, like D Savage, like Trippy Red. I like that kind of stuff too. So I like all kinds of music though. Like it's not just that.
Can't be boxed in.
No.
Got you. All right. Do you have a guilty pleasure song?
Guilty about liking.
I was gonna say I don't think I have this on for like all the guests, but now that I think of it, I don't think females do.
What?
Like have a guilty pleasure song.
What's yours?
Like mine would probably be like I want it that way. Tell me why. Like I just think that's a banger of a song. Like you can work out to that song.
I don't feel guilty about liking any of the songs that I like.
That's what I was gonna say. Now that I said it out loud, I was like, I don't think that lands with.
There's like some country songs though that I like. Cause my grandma is from Texas, so like sometimes I like some country songs, like Shania Twain or something.
Shania Twain.
I don't believe I said that, but yeah.
That's all right. Let's keep it going. Pet peeve.
I have a few pet peeves.
I heard a breath. I just heard.
I don't like loud chewing.
Oh,
I hate loud chewing.
I get down with that 100%.
I don't like when people are rude to the waiter or the waitress. I think that's like really fucked up.
Yeah, no, for
Makes
sure.
me like not want to hang out with you, really, be friends with you for real.
Can't sit with us.
Yeah. My main one is really just loud chewing. I really hate
Mine
that
too,
shit.
with smacking, right?
Yeah, like
I
smack
can't do
down, I
it.
can't do that.
Look.
I hate it so much. Yeah, no, I can't do it.
And I can't either, bro. I literally can't. It's called something too. I looked it up.
Yeah, I know. It's like a phobia.
Yeah, no, it is, right? Yeah, see, we know.
No,
All
I
right.
can't.
Okay, last meal.
What do I eat?
No. Oh wait, I meant
Oh, like if I'm gonna like
see
be
my
on
notes are
death row?
writing chicken scratch too. If you're to have your last meal,
Oh, okay.
yeah, what'd you
crab
eat before
boil,
this?
Crab boil. for
Crab boil?
sure. Crab boil, corn, sausage, white rice.
What?
Yeah.
Sick.
And like probably like a cocktail or something.
There you go. White rice, Asian as
Yeah,
fuck.
white rice.
Alrighty. If you were to have a lightsaber, what color would it be? Pink? Nice. Duh. All right. If you were in a Hogwarts house, which house would it be?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor? Just mad hero?
Yeah, I'm a hero.
Got you.
No, I'm just kidding.
the protagonist.
I would have to be. Or like if it wasn't Gryffindor, it would have to be like Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Like,
Yeah, so yeah, you're a main character for sure. Yeah. Plot armor. Okay, if you were a wrestler, what would be your finishing move? This is my favorite one to ask people. This one gets the best reaction.
I don't even know. I don't watch wrestling like y'all watch wrestling.
No, I know, but it's just funny. It's like some people come up with crazy shit to say. Like there's one guy that didn't watch wrestling. He just said something wild.
I don't even know. I would do one of those like climb up on the pole and like do like a backflip like slow.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't watch wrestling.
Asian swanton bomb.
Yeah,
There we go. Okay,
crazy.
there we go. Something crazy. That's for the name of the finishing move. Something crazy.
Yeah,
There we go. All right. If you had to collab with any artist, who would it be?
That's a big question for me because it's either like I make a song with somebody or I do a painting with somebody. If I were to do a painting with somebody, it'd be like Murakami, Takashi Murakami, or Nigo, which is the guy that made Bape. I have a lot of artist influences. Like I would even do a collab with like Ed Hardy. There's a Japanese artist called Sorayama who does the not Japanese. He does robots, like the reflective, like female robots with like a sexy, like, you know, body. I don't know if you've seen it before. Those are the few people I would do like a painting with. But if I were to make a song with somebody, I don't even. Probably like Coil Ray.
Yeah, there we go.
I love
Yeah,
her so
we're gonna
much.
put it out to the universe.
Or maybe like a Lil Tecca or like, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll put it out into the universe. Put it out there for sure. If you hear it, holla back, bro. Dope artist. All right. Dream vacation.
I would go almost anywhere, but I would need to go somewhere tropical. I've been to Hawaii, so maybe not Hawaii, but
Born there.
yeah. Maybe like Jamaica or like the Caribbean. Yeah, somewhere tropical.
That's dope. That's dope. All right, and then we end on kind of a serious note here. How does Asia deal with anxiety?
I think that's like a big thing nowadays. I feel like more and more people are dealing with anxiety. But I feel like the best thing to do is like get centered, like just breathe and just like give yourself positive affirmations like everything's going to be fine. Sometimes, you know, if you need to talk to God and be like, God, I trust you in this process, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is kind of dark, but if I'm feeling any type of way, like I kind of talk to God. I'm not hella religious, but I believe in God, so
Yeah.
talking to God definitely helps.
Yeah. No, so I just ask everybody that because just like everyone has such a unique perspective on how they deal with it personally.
Yeah.
And then it just like for someone out there, like one of the ways that someone copes might be a way that they cope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone has their own formula. So I just like to put everything out there for people just to like give them a Rolodex of things that they could go through of if they need this or try this. Like you said, try breathing, try positive affirmation, stuff like that. So that's why I end on this kind of stuff.
Well, what would be your answer?
Mine? It's definitely being present. Like how I deal with anxiety is being present. I can't think of the past. I can't like think too much into the future where I future trip.
Yeah.
I have to be right here, right now.
And pretty much like meditating.
Yeah, I'm constantly in a meditative state. And just to be completely honest too, like I've been like, I started like 2 weeks ago because I went to the doctor. So I started like slowly, like I've been going on walks, but now I started like lifting weights again and stuff, like working out. And then like I've been microdosing. So like I've been psilocybin. So it's like that's been helping me like stay present and like why I've been so like on top of my stuff lately. It's just like I kind of found my recipe that works for me. You know what I mean?
Everyone has their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not getting too high or too low. It's just like I lived like why my anxiety comes from either the past or the future. You know what I'm saying? That's all where my anxiety comes from. So if I stay here, then it's easier to manage.
That makes sense. I think I read recently there's like some philosopher, like somebody like Socrates or somebody that said like anxiety comes either from living in the future or the past.
Yeah. No, for sure.
That's literally like that's why anxiety comes about, because you're like, oh, I'm worried. Like, how is this going to happen? Or like, why did I do things that way? Like, I could have done things differently. Like, it's all useless.
Yeah.
You know, like
because like it's like you're gonna think someone's either mad at you or blah blah. This is gonna turn out wrong or whatever. It's like just deal with it when it comes, you know, and then you know, like then you pivot. Then you do what you need to do to fix the problem. But besides that, don't worry about it until it comes. And that's easier said than done. But this is over like years of like trying different methods. I just recently found one that's working for me now. So and it might change, but
probably will change. It definitely will change.
Like right, and grow exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, but you have been an amazing guest. If you ever want to come back on, you're more than welcome. Like honestly, it's been dope. I'm gonna get a mug.
Well, I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Get you a mug.
All right, for sure. I might get it. Yeah, we might have to like work on some shirts too or something. But we'll talk. Yeah. But this has been honestly an amazing episode. I'm super glad we did this. I am your man, Aaron Turtle Jones, and with me is
Asia.
And
follow me on Instagram at Honeydipdeja, and my art page is Asia's Archive, which you can find on Honeydipdeja as well.
Yeah, and you can find everything in the description. I'll have everything down there, all her links and everything. So if you want to collab with her or just get in touch with her, you know what I'm saying? You know where it is. But thank y'all. See ya!